This sort of happens every morning. Basically, this is me, and the builder is like a metre away on the other side of the wall. Didn't sleep a second last night, not 1 second. I'm gonna be knackered, and it means I have to sleep. There'll be no way that I can't sleep tonight. Hi, good morning. Welcome to 41. Hello. So it's 20 past 12. Basically, like I said, I've been having sleeping troubles for years. 7, 8 years now. Fuck. And every, like, well, at one point it was every few weeks I would have these days where, or these nights where I really can't sleep, and I get fed up and just stay up all night, pull an all-nighter, and then the next night I'll be so ready for sleep that it kind of resets for a few days. And I haven't actually done that for a while. Hadn't felt like I needed to, but I was getting a bit sick of always being so tired. So I did it last night. Hopefully it works. Who knows? The boiler's gone again, which is weird. Don't know why. So the plumber's hopefully going to come back and fix it. I don't know. We didn't really get any of his details. I don't think so. Dad's going to try and do that. This may look a bit different. I just saw a plane go past in the sky and thought it was a perfect thing for the intro, but I couldn't really capture it, so we'll see. If it's there, then sweet, I got it. So yeah, boiler's gone. City played last night. We played Borussia Mönchengladbach. We went 1-0 up, then went 2-1 down, and then won the game 4-2. Could have been 5 or 6, and Raheem Sterling could have had a hat-trick on his birthday, 21st birthday, which is amazing. Typical City fashion, but got the win. It's fine. No pictures on the results screen, so it's absolutely fine. I'm going to drink my coffee, and there are a few emails to do. I'll check in with you in a bit. So another day spent in front of my computer doing emails, making pretty important decisions. Seems pretty well, I bet these vlogs are getting quite repetitive because this is where I spend most of my time at the moment. Mostly because I don't have a car, because mine's getting fixed, but Tom did tell me that it should be fixed by the weekend, which is so nice, so nice. But also just because it's quite a busy time, leading up to kind of potentially releasing things and having to make decisions about releasing things. So I do apologise that I'm always sat here, but I promise it's for a good reason, or for good reasons. It's not just me withering the days away playing League of Legends, although it does happen some of the time. So what I'm just doing right now, I realise that I've fallen way behind on the Live at Shepherd's Bush videos, just because these daily vlogs have kind of taken up quite a chunk of my attention and quite a chunk of my time. I apologise for that, but I'm just uploading the final 2 episodes, final 2 songs, so I'll get those out ASAP. I'll release the next one, which is Into the Wild, straight after it's uploaded and processed, which won't be long, probably about 20 minutes or something. And then the next one, the final video, on Friday. So yeah, I'm doing that. Made a pretty important decision today. With the help of you guys, I put a poll up on Twitter, and I mean, I was asking for a friend. I just said basically, would you pay £1 to buy a bundle that includes a song and a music video for a friend? a lot of you said yes, which is amazing. Thank you very much. You know, the way I look at it is that £1 isn't really a lot of money to most people. You know, and like I could go to the shop and see something that is brand new, I've never heard of it before, so it's like a drink or chocolate bar or something. Oh, I love a bit of chocolate. And if it was £1, you know, I'd probably have that loose in my wallet, and I'd just think, yeah, why not? I'd try it. I'll try that chocolate, or I'll try that drink. So it's not really, although I know that £1 in the grand scheme of things is quite important to most people, of course, but parting with £1 isn't the, you know, parting with a tenner is like, oh, that's a tenner, that's £10. But parting with £1 is a bit more friendly, you know, and a bit more, a bit less, you're not breaking the bank if you give £1 away, you know. But then on the other side, on the receiving end of it, so on my side of it, you know, I have 81,000 Twitter followers, I have 87,000 subscribers, I think, on YouTube, and I have 107,000 likes on Facebook, or something like that. Let's have a look. 108,000. Oh, I was selling myself short there. And you know, so altogether, that's about 350,000 people. 360,000 people. Of course, there's crossover as well, so people who follow me on Twitter also like my Facebook page and also subscribe to me on YouTube. So let's say 108,000, go by the Facebook, 108,000 likes. So 10% of those people bought the £1 thing, which again is still reaching. 10% of people won't buy the thing, you know. Why would you buy music ever nowadays? I've made this argument lots of times, but it's whatever, it's a different argument for a different day. So say 10% of those people, so that's 10,800, and 10,000 people have given up £1 and not really cared about it because it's £1. That's then £10,000, you know. And again, that's being extremely optimistic, and it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to do it anyway, for a few different reasons. But you know, that was my thought process behind it, and that goes towards paying off the album, which I paid for, you know. So it's like, it's little things like that I'm having to make a call on, and I've decided not to do that for the moment. Anyway, I've decided not to do that because I don't want to alienate anybody. You know, people who don't have a debit card, people who don't have a PayPal, people who don't have £1. Are then unable to hear new music, which I don't think that's right. You know, music is this universal language, and as soon as you start alienating people, and as soon as you start preventing people from being able to access that music, I understand that it kind of goes against why we all love music and why I do music. So that's one of the reasons. It seemed like an easy process at first, you know. It seemed like, hey, here's a song, here's a music video. If we were going to do that, it could have been a demo, it could have been an unheard song from the first record, could have been anything, but here are 2 songs, give me £1, thank you, here you go. If it was as easy as that, then that would have been great, but there was no way of getting it down to being that easy. I'm already asking for £1 to listen to my music. I don't want then it to be £1 and a chore to listen to my music, you know. So that's another reason why I'm not doing it at the moment. And it's, you know, I just want you guys to hear new music, and if that gets delayed because I'm asking for £1 or whatever the value is, you know, it was just an initial example at first. If that gets delayed for whatever reason, then I'm not very happy with that. So for the moment, I'm not going to do that, but thank you for your input. It was very helpful, and it was something that definitely helped me come to this decision. Although I think it was something like 80, let's have a look. Bless it. It was, yeah, 80% people, 80% of 1,000 people, so 800 people, and that was, you know, I tweeted that like an hour ago, said, yeah, definitely, I'll definitely give you £1 for that. You know, so already that's almost £1,000, but I don't think I'm going to do it. But again, thank you very much for your input. I am feeling very tired. I felt tired all day, so my plan, hopefully it's worked, and I'm gonna have dinner, get to bed with a book, and just try and get a good night's kip, because I haven't had one in what seems like forever. So yeah, it looks like the Into the Wild is finished uploading, so I'll just make sure that that's all good and then send that out to the socials. Hope that people enjoy it, and I think that's going to be it for tonight. I don't know what we're having for dinner. We got Costco pizza yesterday, but we didn't eat it because Dad and Michelle ate at the office, so we might have that tonight. If we do, so good. I notice I do this a lot. This is like, why? Yeah. Oh, a little tummy rumble there. Honestly, I just feel really full. I know. Jolly Rancher, great, baby.